Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Brandon again. Today, I want to talk about the fact that I signed up for another powerlifting meet. And by the time I compete, which is February 15th, 2020, it'll have been almost exactly 2 years to the day since I last strapped on that singlet and stepped on the platform. I'm really excited to get back into it. And it's really reinvigorated my training, which I already like doing in the first place. So this gives me even more of a desire to train and kind of push myself, especially because it's been 2 years. Now, in that 2 years, a lot's changed with me. I've moved, I've gained some kids, I've lost some weight, I've lost some strength. I would say I've lost some hair, but let's be honest, you can look at my other videos and it's not been there for a long, long time. But it's a really interesting scenario that's happening because it's going to be a USPA meet, which I've never competed in. I've done USAPL, RPS, IPA, one or two other federations, I'm sure. I just can't remember their abbreviations. And more importantly, probably one of the reasons you clicked on this video, it's an untested meet. So am I going not natty any longer? Well, before I get into that, I do want to thank the sponsor for this video, which is Let's Get Checked. I've done a full-on video of them. It's an at-home testing kit where you can test your testosterone, hormone levels, all sorts of other things depending on what you're looking to get into. I'll link my video that I've done in the description box below, but I like it because you can do it all from home. You don't have to talk to anybody. They send you the test, you take it at home, you send it out 2 to 5 days later, you have the results online. If you want to talk to a registered nurse, you can. They provide that service. But it's very convenient. You don't have to take the time out of work to do it. You don't have to worry about begging the doctor to get your testosterone levels back. You don't have to worry about paying for it if you don't have insurance because it is fairly affordable. You can actually get a better rate if you use the code BrandonD. Again, I'll link that video review I've done in the description box and my code referral link if you're interested in doing it. But big thanks to sponsoring this video, which is timely, talking about an untested powerlifting meet. So no, I'm not going to trend hard and NFR give up before I go to this meet. I'm still planning on sticking completely natural. A big part of it was just kind of a little bit of a miscommunications because when this meet was first announced, I got really excited because USPA doesn't come here very often. In fact, not a lot of meets are here in Rhode Island, and they're usually not very timely for me. Chances are I usually have to travel to Massachusetts, Connecticut. I've done meets in Ohio, New York. So the fact that this one is here in Rhode Island is nice, and it's a USPA meet, which is nice because they use specialty bars like a squat bar and a deadlift bar, which I own and I like, but I don't find myself using that much in training because USAPL, which I've been competing in the last couple of years, uses just a power bar. So it didn't really make sense for me to use those as a predominant part of my training. I now have a reason to do so. So I'm excited to do that, and it's close and it's local. And when I signed up, it was listed as a tested meet. So I was fully going in, expecting to be tested. After signing up, however, though, something changed along the line. The meet director messaged me, great guy, by the way, just, hey, by the way, this is going to untested. When I asked why, he said they're trying to grow in the area, and he thought that if they did untested, they'd probably get more people to sign up. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that. I think actually a tested meet would draw in more people, especially from the USAPL, which seems to dominate here around this area. Because if you're doing untested meets, a lot of people will probably go like RPS or IPA, like I've mentioned already. But it is what it is. And I still just want to get on the platform and compete and put together a total. So my plans is going into 2020, this will be my first meet in 2 years, as I mentioned. I just want to put together some sort of baseline. It's been so long since I've competed. I don't really know where my strength's at. I know it's not where it was compared to where the last time I lifted competed wise it was, but I want to just put a baseline together and really push myself all of 2020. And the reason I want to do this is because in 2021, right in January, that's when my birthday is. So I'll be turning 39 right before this meet. And I want to really push myself all year right before I hit 40 and really try to put together some numbers that I consider are decent for a 40-year-old. So that includes hitting a 600 squat again, hitting a bench of around 350, and hitting a deadlift of around 650 or so. So I want to be at the same strength levels I was several years ago, but in my 40s. I think that'll really set me up for success, and I'll be very satisfied if I can get to those numbers. And I think given the time frame as of today, we're looking at, like 14 months or so. I think it's doable, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, life can throw you some curveballs, as you guys have seen from my last training update with kids and a wife and building a house. So I'm hoping I can stay consistent. I'm hoping I can still push myself, but I want to put together a total at this first meet and just really push myself from there so I can put together some really good training cycles. And doing USPA, like I said, it opens up some doors for me because I haven't been able to go to USAPL Nationals because it's just been not very in line with my schedule. I travel every quarter for work, and with my training regimen, it's just tough to line up. And it's always in these weird places every year. With USPA, at least, they do it in the summer, and I think they do it in Vegas. So maybe it will kind of push me into doing some national meets. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But like I said, I'm just excited to get on the platform. I'm more excited for you guys to see me in a singlet because I really fill one out these days. And I'm excited to just get into some training and have something to train towards. So if you have any questions about this or anything else, leave it in the comment section below. But in the meantime, as always, thanks for watching and stay big.